that's something totally different. But if you are childless, right, and you're dating a single mother, that says to me that you have low value, low expectations of yourself.
Well, I have to disagree with you because Raymond McGuire.
Hold on, Black Wall Street. Hold on, Black Wall Street. Hold on, Black Wall Street. Hold on, real quick. Hold on, just let Hot Sauce finish his statement, and then I'll.
Yeah, and I'm gonna wrap my plane up in 2 more points.
Yes, sir.
Secondly, when we're talking about marriageable women, right? See, the thing about it is that if we look at what is really a marriageable woman, loyalty, nice to be around, raised in a good 2-parent household, father is dominant. We have to admit, America just doesn't make that. Whether white, black, Asian, they don't make that. And it's a reason why Eastern countries have the lowest divorce rates on the whole globe, because they do it the right way. When we look at the results, when we look at East African countries or Central African countries, India, China, etc., they do things the correct way when it comes to marriage, because marriage is not only about you, it's about raising children. And another thing, a single mother does not love her children, because a woman who truly loves her children would not get pregnant outside of wedlock. And this is the last thing I'm going to say. I come from a single mother too, so this is the last thing I'm going to say. I'm going to absolutely say, and then I'm going to pass the mic. So we talked about the single mom and how she doesn't love her children, right? And this is the thing. We talk about how black women practice hypergamy. They do not. When we look at the actual anthropological meaning of hypergamy is to put your children in the best possible position. When women in trade and barter times, they got with men because these men can produce the best possible offspring. That is the correct anthropological definition. What women do today, they practice something called Buford's Law. Buford's Law means is that it was lionesses do. They only focus on what can you provide to me, and whatever you did last week doesn't matter anymore. As long as you can continue to provide for me, then I will continue to deal with you. They do not practice hypergamy, because if people practice true hypergamy is putting your offspring in the best position, we wouldn't have a 70% single mom birth rate. And I'll land my plane there.
Yes, sir. Go ahead, Black Wall Street, and then we'll jump down to your excellent sir after that.
I disagree with you on single mothers not loving their children, and as far as dating white women, I'm not going to do that. My loyalty remains with my race, and that's where it's going to stay. But I'm in full agreement with us making wise decisions so that we won't set an example of it's being okay to be irresponsible with our dating options, especially those that are childless men. However, I believe that some people make mistakes, and I would deal with a single mother, but I would never get into a relationship with her or marry her. And these are the options that we have. And like you say, it ain't 70%, it's actually 80%. And they got children by 15 to 20% of the men in the community, and black women in this country outnumber us by 2 million. But if you study outside of the United States of America, South America has the largest concentration of Africans outside of Africa. However, they have more single mothers in South America than they do in North America.
So let me say this real quick. This is not race based. If you are a single mother,
it's all race based. Don't mean to cut you off. Everything breaks down to race because that's the foundation of economics. That's how come we were prisoners of war and not slaves.
Well, if you are a Latin single mom, you do not love your child. If you're an Asian single mom, you do not love your child. If you're a black single mom, you do not love your child. So like you said, 80% single mother rate and 60% of women who are pregnant in our race have multiple children with different men. How is that love, my brother?
It has nothing to do with love.
Trash.
It's like
trash. Trash. I'm sorry, trash.
I'm not going.
I understand, Black Wall Street. It's trash culture. Like it's trash. It's trash behavior. It's trash behavior. We need to start calling it what it is, man. If you got multiple babies by multiple baby daddies, you got a freaking problem. I'm sorry.
There's
man.
no way
I can't just sit here.
You can't explain to me that you love your child if you have multiple children. But no way you can. No way, brother. Not like. Don't get me wrong, because how I feel when I look at them. Love is putting them in a better position. Okay, fine. Love is putting your children in a better position that you came from. And
no,
if you're going to have children,
hold on.
If you're going to have children, right? If you're going to have children,
you can cut me off, but I can't cut him off.
No, okay, go ahead. Let him go. Let him go. No, it's okay. I mean, let him go.
Go ahead, Black Wall Street. Hey, look. Here's what we gotta do. No, Black Wall Street. Black Wall Street. Do me a favor. Look, man. Look, what you just did, right? I'm saying this because I love you, and I like having you on here, and I want to be. I appreciate your perspective, and so on. But we can't be getting emotional like that. Like it's not that serious. Like it's just not. We can have this. Hold on. We can have this conversation. We can. I'm not going to allow you to gaslight me. Then you don't know Then you don't understand the meaning of gaslight. Everyone listening to you and everyone, you'll be able to see this on a playback, and you'll be able to see what just happened. Now I'm saying this because I want you to be here, and I'm trying to build something. I want you to be here. But what I won't do is outbursts and stuff. We're not like that's. Go ahead, say what you're going to say, but like we're going to let everyone finish their point, and then we're going to go on in jumping in the middle. And I'm the only person that can do that, and that's because I'm the host. And it might be because, and the only reason I'll do that is if you said something dope, and I want you to elaborate on it, and that's why I might cut you off. But that's me. I get to do that. Go on ahead, bro. I'm just saying, like, it's not that serious. Go ahead, Black Wall Street. Please finish your thought.
Webster Dictionary defines love as the unselfish care for the welfare of the person. For you to sit up there and say that single mothers don't love their children, that's one of the most. I mean, it just doesn't make any sense. Like, how can a person not love their offspring? Now, making mistakes, I understand because people are having unprotected sex. But if 80% of our women are single mothers, that means 80% of us were raised by single mothers. And I know I was loved. So were my friends loved. So, I mean, it's just not right for single mothers to love their children. And that was my only disagreement.
Black Wall Street, what was the Webster's Dictionary definition of love?
Could you repeat that back? Care for the well-being of another person.
Okay, unselfish care. So if you were being unselfish for a care for your child, right? And you know that if you raise your kid by yourself, you are absolutely putting your child at a disadvantage. Wouldn't it make more sense to bite the bullet and stay with your baby's father? Isn't that caring more for your child? Isn't that having more love for your child than to leave? That's what hot sauce means. Now he means that if you really